Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a sit down video. One of you guys actually requested me on Snapchat to do a video kind of about college, about my ACT scores, about my SAT scores. So I'm here to do that for you guys because I got into every college that I applied to, so I'm super excited. Actually, I'm waiting for one more decision, but if I don't get in, I don't care. First of all, it's the first college that I applied to, and I don't know what's taking so long. I applied in October, and it's now January, so I don't know where they are with my acceptance letter. But I'm pretty sure I got in. I'm not going to try and be, like, cocky about it, but I've gotten into schools with, like, harder to get into. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet, but even if I did get into it, it wouldn't make a difference because I'm not going there anyway because I don't have a major. Anyway, I'm talking so fast. I thought I'd make a video on it because a lot of you guys might need advice, especially if you're going into your freshman year of high school. This year you're a freshman or you're a sophomore. Mostly freshmen and sophomores this video is geared toward, because if you're a junior, it's kind of too late to like turn the path around, not gonna lie. Junior year is one of the most important years. It's the year that colleges look at. So I don't have any notes going into this video, so I hope I do not forget anything. If I do, I'll probably put some text or something, but yeah, I guess I'm going to start off with my SAT and ACT scores, and then I'll get into my GPA and my grades, and then I'll get into what schools I applied to and what schools I got into. Again, I said I got into all of them, but yeah. So, first things first, I'm going to talk about what I just said, my ACT scores. So, first, I took the ACT my junior year, February of my junior year, because my school gave it to us for free, and I took the ACT. Now this year they're actually, I'm not sure if the whole state, like the whole country does this, but where I live, at least my school, they now for juniors are letting you choose between the ACT or the SAT. But I only had a choice for the ACT, which I actually preferred, and that's like my good ACT score that I depended on a lot for college. So I took that. And that first ACT, I did not study for it at all. The day before, we all had like a little study session, like the whole junior class took it, and the whole junior class had a study session, and we had like round robins, and we went to like English, math, science, all that. And I think that really, really helped me because before that, I did not care about standardized tests. I don't know why I didn't care, but I was like, I don't need to do it yet. And I thought I had that mindset that I didn't need to do it, and then I did it, and I made a 21 on that ACT without studying really individually. Pretty decent. The average ACT score, I think, is a 20 or a 21 or 19. I can't remember. It's between that range. Pretty decent. I know a lot of people are very careful and they don't like putting out their scores or test scores out online, but I'm going to be honest. I made a 21 on that, but I didn't study, so it wasn't that bad, okay? So my guidance counselor actually recommended me to take the SAT since I already had taken the ACT, and that test was on June. It was in June. I think it was June 4th, yeah, because that's when graduation was. I had it on the same day as last year's graduation. So on June 4th, I took the SAT, and again, I did not study. So I probably didn't even know that there was like a part of the math section without a calculator. So that was probably one of my biggest downfalls because I suck at math on standardized tests. In actual school, I'm pretty decent at it. Sorry about that, but my camera stopped recording because it died. But I was talking about how I suck at math. But yeah, I did not study for the SAT. And on the SAT, I'm not proud of what I made at all. It sucked. I ended up sending out to the colleges my 21 for my ACT. But on my SAT, I made a 1040. And I just could not get into it. I am not censored. Or heck no. There we go. Oh no. Wait, is it me or the camera? And one, I did not like the SAT because I just didn't like how it was framed. I didn't like how it went. So the SAT is a little different than the ACT. It doesn't have science, and it has a math without calculator section. And then just how the SAT is scored is very confusing to me. The ACT is easy because it's 0 to 36. And I understand that, but SAT I just did not understand, so I didn't like taking the SAT. I never took it in after that because I just didn't like it. Okay, so then I have my junior year summer, didn't study for any standardized test at all. I thought 21 was fine. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. So then I go into school. I signed up for, I think it was October, and I signed up for the September ACT, and for this ACT I actually prepared. I'm going to tell you guys my exact scores and everything. I'm going to pull it up on my phone because I don't know them like by heart. So I'm going to go back on that track to tell you guys every individual score that I got in the February test date. So I'm on the ACT website. I don't want to show it, but yeah. So my first composite score of the first ACT I took was a 21 On English, I made a 22. Math, I made a 20. Reading, I made a 20. Science, I made a 21. Language altogether, I guess, I made a 17. And then STEM, I made a 21. So my composite score came out to be a 21 on that one. English was obviously the highest, which surprised me because I suck at English in school, so I was really surprised. So then I decided to take the September 2017 ACT, and on that test, I actually studied so hard for the writing, not the writing section. I took writing with all the ACTs, but I suck at writing, so I'm not going to tell you guys my score because I'm really embarrassed on it, but it doesn't really affect your score anyway. I just took writing because I was going to go to this one school, which I'll talk about at the end of the video when I'm talking about what schools I applied to, but I didn't apply to that school because I didn't want to go there anymore. But anyway, back to what I was saying. For September, I found this website. It was called like Rob Test Prep. I'll leave it down below if I remember. But it's basically, I'm a very visual learner. I cannot get an ACT book and read it and take notes and study like that. There's no way I can do that. I'm a very visual learner. I need a teacher. So there's this website called Rob Test Prep, and he had one free boot camp, and it was English. It was like, for real, like 100 pages, but I did that every night and up into the ACT. I can't remember how many nights. It really was not a lot, but I did it, and it dramatically, I think, improved my English score. I wish I would have done all the other ones. I tried asking my mom if I could like pay for the other ones, but she didn't pay for them, but it was fine. I ended up getting into college anyway without paying for them, but I would totally recommend if you guys are struggling reading books and if you're a visual learner to go check out that podcast, or not podcast, that website. This is not sponsored, but it really helped me get my English score up. So, let me talk about my scores for September. So, on the September ACT, I got a 20. I was really discouraged because I was really thinking I was going to get higher, you know, okay. And I took that out of school, and I was so freaking mad because when I took the ACT at my school, they had a timer also for the SAT, and I took this ACT at a different school because they didn't have one at my school, and they didn't have a timer on the board of how much time was left. They just had a clock, and he said, you have 5 minutes remaining, and it was really hard for me to know how much time I have left, and I didn't have a watch, so I definitely recommend having a watch, but most places should have a timer on the board. Whenever I went to take my ACT, the one I took last, I was so excited because there was a timer. But I made a 20 composite, and let me tell y'all, I made a 24 on my English. So my score went up 2 points for English. So the English boot camp really worked for me. So I had a 24 in English, a 19 on math, a 19 on reading, and 19 on science. And then a 20 for English language arts combined, and then 19 for STEM. So that one wasn't bad. I was really good at English, but the rest weren't bad. They weren't bad. They were bad. They went down some. So that was that one. And that's the last ACT that I was going to take. I was like, this is my last one because October, is that October? So I can't remember if they had one in November, the ACT, but they didn't have, no, I think they didn't have one in November, and then they had one in December, and at that point, I'd already applied to all the colleges. So I applied to all of my colleges. Let me log in real quick, again, because they keep on asking me for my dang password. I applied to all of my colleges in October, and I'll get more to that later, but on this ACT, I made a 22. So I had a 21, a 20, and a 22. So this one was actually a lot better, and if I would have studied for math, it would have been higher. So don't judge me on the math one, but I made a 25 on English on this one, an 18 on math, a 24 on reading, a 20 on science, and then a 22 for English and language arts all combined, and a 19 for STEM. So I was really mad because if I would have studied more for math and I made like a 20, my score would have been up a lot more. But, you know, that's what happens. Life happens, whatever. So those were my ACT scores. The highest one I made was a 22. With all the colleges I got into, the highest score I made was a 22. It's not amazing, but I think one thing that really helped me with my scores was my school stuff. So now out of the standardized test stuff, which I suck at, we're going to get to school and GPA and my grades that I've made throughout my whole high school career, because believe me y'all, whole high school career really matters for colleges. So I'm going to pull up my little, my unofficial transcript. I'm going to look at that real quick so I can tell you guys my grades, my GPA, my class rank, and all of that. So as far as my transcript goes, throughout my whole high school career, I have made pretty much all A's and B's. I'm looking at it right now, and all of the classes I've taken, I have all A's and B's. Whoa, freshman year, I had all A's. wow, I missed freshman year. But on here, I have all A's and B's throughout my whole high school career, which is really, really good. Anyway, I'm just reminiscing about my freshman year. I can't believe I had all A's freshman year. But freshman year was kind of the easiest anyway. So currently, my GPA, let's talk about that. It's fluctuated, but with taking AP classes, your AP classes can allow you to have above a 4.0 GPA. So last year I took 2 AP classes, which only one of them counted, which for AP credit, which is getting on my nerves because I took an AP class and I didn't get AP credit, but I got AP credit for college. It's annoying, but I took AP Psychology, didn't pass the exam, I made a 2 on the exam. I loved the class, and I passed the class with an 88, because I said I had all A's and B's, so I had a B. Let's see, let me check. Yeah, I passed AP Psych with an 88, so I loved the class, and I was pretty good at it, but when the exam hit, I just wasn't ready for it. And then I had AP Computer Science Principles, and I'm not into computer science, I'm just in this program that has it. I don't like it. I don't want to do that, and I hate it. I feel like it's just a waste of my time, but I'm going to Disney World with them, so I'm not going to complain. And in that class, let me see what I made in that class. I made a total of an 87 in that class, and I made a 5. Not a 5. I made a 4 on that AP exam, so really, really good, but I don't want to go into that field anyway. So that's what I took last year, and then this year, those are my AP classes. I took plenty of honors classes. I'll go ahead and list them out for you guys. So freshman year, I didn't take any because at my school, unless you're like in the magnet or you have like you push to get honors classes, you won't get any. So I didn't get any honors classes freshman year. Sophomore year though, I had English 2 honors. That teacher is so freaking annoying, but I passed his class with I made an 84. I passed that class with an 84. And then I also had World History honors, and in that class I passed out with a 97. It was the easiest class ever. That teacher was super chill, super slack. So that class I passed with a 97. And then last year, my junior year, I took a lot of honors classes. I lied. I only took 2. I took Chemistry 1 honors. I passed that class with an 86. And then I took Spanish 3 honors, and I passed that class with an 86 as well. So those are all my honors classes. And then this year, if you guys want to know, because colleges do kind of look at your classes, but they don't really know your grades, obviously, yet. So for this year, I'm taking pretty much almost all honors and AP classes. So I'm taking AP Computer Science A, AP Environmental Science, Spanish 4 honors, AP Literature, and that's all my classes. Oh, and then honors Government and honors Econ. So those are all my classes this year that are honors. The only ones that aren't honors are math because I don't know if I couldn't fit it in my schedule. I was too scared to take math honors. Even though I'm pretty decent at it, I was too scared to do it because the ACT scores proved me I wasn't good at it. And then I just have like an elective, which I hate. I don't like that class, but you can't get honors electives. So yeah, that's what I'm taking this year that are honors classes. Pretty much all honors and AP. My GPA. Oh, I didn't talk about my GPA. So I was saying how taking AP and honors classes can boost your GPA. So right now, my unweighted GPA is a 3.592. And then my weighted GPA is a 4.265, and I'm number 27 out of 291 in my class. Now, when I saw that, it dropped last year. I was 21 last year, and this year I turned 27, and I was really, really upset. And my goal this year was to get in the top 10. And that's not going to happen. Not because my grades are terrible. I don't have terrible grades. I have A's and B's right now. But because getting from a 27 to 10 is going to be really, really hard. I'd have to make like practically all A's in my class, which just is not gonna happen this year. But you know, I'm not gonna give up on it, but it'll be nice to be in the top 10, at least in like the top 15. I don't know. It would be sucks to be like number 11 and you were like so close to top 10, but whatever. I'm 27 right now. It's not bad, but I would love to be better. And now I think I'm done talking about everything grade-wise. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Maybe I can do like a college Q&A or something. So now moving on to college and my applications and all my honor societies and clubs that I was in. So, as far as honor societies and clubs, junior year I got into all of the ones I wanted to be in. So I'm in Beta Club, National Science Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and National Spanish Honor Society. Both Beta Club and National Science Honor Society require me to do hours. I have to do, I think it's 30 hours or maybe 40. Hopefully it's only 30 because I have, oh lord. I think I have to do 30, 20 science hours and 10 regular for National Science Honor Society. And then for Beta Club, I have to do 9 hours quarterly, which is pretty easy to do. So those are all my societies and stuff. And then as far as organization scale, I'm in this this organization at my school is kind of similar to a magnet, but it's like computer science and engineering. My dad put me in that. I wish we also have a health magnet at my school, which I wish I would have done, but I didn't. But I'm in that as well, and that allowed me to take, I forgot my dual credit classes, y'all. So that allowed me to take a dual credit class last semester. I should take one this semester as well if I'm bright, and then it allowed me to take 2 AP computer science classes. So that's why I have computer science in all. If you don't know what dual credit is, it's basically very similar to AP, but you go to the college's campus and you take the class. In my situation, I was actually lucky and they came to our school, but normally you go to them. So that's what dual credit is. Now it's time to talk to all the colleges I applied to and when I got accepted into them and all that. So I personally applied to a total of 8 schools. It's a lot for some people, but I wanted to have a whole bunch of schools that I can choose from, which now it's kind of stressful. But some people, what you can do is they apply to like a couple of schools, like 3. They have one they know they will get into, one that's kind of iffy, and then one they might not get into. So I didn't do that. I just applied to all of like the schools that I had nursing and that I wanted to go to. So I'm going to read out my list of where I applied to because I got accepted into all of them. And also make sure your school might have a college, college application day. That's what it's called, college application day. My school did, and that was October, and I was really nervous about it because I was like, I'm not reading, my ACT scores aren't good enough. So I didn't take my October ACT until later in October, but it ended up being okay. So I would recommend having your ACT done by October if I were you. And I applied to all the colleges I wanted to go to then. So besides, the only one I didn't do was College of Charleston because I did that one for free already before that day. So all these I applied to for free except for one of them, which I'll tell you guys. And all these are in-state except for one. Actually, wait, I applied to all these for free except for 2 of them. And then one of them's out of state. So in no particular order, I applied to Coastal Carolina University, which is where both of my sisters go. Well, one of them graduated from there, and then one still goes there. I applied to University of North Carolina, Charlotte. I applied to University of South Carolina, University of South Carolina Upstate, Lander University, Francis Marion University, College of Charleston, and Winthrop University. Now, if you're familiar with South Carolina schools, you're probably like, whoa, Ashley, you didn't apply to Clemson. Why didn't you? Honestly, I don't know. My grandma kind of put me off of it because I was like, I kind of want to go to Clemson. I was really kind of considering it. And then I had to pay a $60 application fee because they didn't have a free application on college application day. Of course, USC didn't either. USC, just regular Columbia one didn't. And so that was an off-putting one. I was like, I don't want to pay $60 for that. I think it was more than $60. I can't remember. I didn't want to pay for it. And then 2, 3, I don't know what reason I'm on 3, I guess. It's just a big school, and it's a nice school, but it's a large campus, and I didn't want to have like a class sizes that are super huge. So I just decided not to apply there because I didn't want to go there anyway. And it's like in the middle of nowhere. I don't want to go there. So, yes. And then some of them I just applied to because they were free. So like Winthrop, they don't have nursing. I didn't really want to go there, but it was free. And I already sent my ACT scores to them. So the ones that don't have nursing, it's Coastal Carolina and Winthrop and College Charleston. Also, the one I haven't got my acceptance letter to yet is College Charleston. I'm still waiting, but I don't really care because I'm not going there anyway because they don't have my major, which is nursing. And yeah, and then the ones that do have nursing are all the other ones. And now I'm deciding between 3 of them, and I'll go ahead and tell them to you now. I was trying to like not tell y'all. I was trying to be like very secretive, and I wanted to be protective of my school and everything, but it's inevitable. I'm gonna end up telling you guys anyway soon. So I'm just choosing between 3, which are UNC Charlotte, USC, and USC Upstate. Those are my 3 top choices. Lander and Francis Marion, you guys both have nursing, but y'all are a little too small, and I've heard that Lander isn't good. And Florence, which is where Francis Marion is not the best area. I want to go to a school that's good and has a good area. So yeah, is that all of this video? I think it is. I'm choosing between those 3 schools. I'm not rushing it, but I do need to work out the financial issues because there are some financial issues, and there's one school that is significantly cheaper than the other 2, but it's a work in progress. I still don't know where I'm going, but I have those 3 choices, and I know wherever I go, I hope I will end up being fine there. And if I don't, you can always transfer. That's the best thing about college. Once you do a semester, you can transfer anywhere. So that's what's happening. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys have any questions about college, my grades that I didn't discuss, or anything, let me know down below. Just make sure to be very good in school. Try and make all A's and B's. If you make a C, it's okay, but try and make it a high C, because C's aren't good on your transcript. So yeah, I'm super excited to graduate. I got like 6 more months until graduation. I graduate in June. I'll probably do a vlog of all of that, and I'm just going to take y'all with me through the process. But I'm glad this video was requested, because I was going to make it anyway. And I'm just so excited to get to college. You guys want to see a video like all about college, because I have a pin board of dorm stuff and everything is ready to leave. So if you guys want to see more on college, just let me know down below. Leave your request. I'm happy to do it. But yeah, I love y'all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever been, and yeah, I know